pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Village Clerk, please call roll.
Here.
Here.
Washington.
Here.
Williams. Here.
Move to item number 2, public comments. All questions and comments must be directed to the mayor. Speaker will be given 3 minutes to comment on topics on agenda items only. Each speaker will be allowed 1 opportunity to speak. Is there anyone tonight? Seeing none, move to item number 3, reports of officers. And I have a few things I'd like to go over. First thing is we have a proclamation. I'm going to ask the village clerk to read this. This is for 811 Day, All Before You Dig.
Whereas the village of Sauk Village holds the health and safety of its residents as its chief concern, and whereas the village of Sauk Village intends to raise public awareness about 811, whereas dialing 811, the free national Call Before You Dig number, will ensure safe digging among our constituents, whereas about a quarter of the 175,000 reported strikes each year on underground utilities happen because that call was not made, according to industry research. Whereas the village of Sauk Village respectfully asks that you help promote safe digging in our community. Whereas the village of Sauk Village asks professional excavators at a work site and residents digging on their own property to call 811 at least 2 to 3 business days before the work begins, and to allow time for underground lines to be located and properly marked. Whereas the village of Sauk Village respectfully asks you to help us proclaim Sunday, August 11, 2013 as 811 Day, a day set aside to remind everyone of the importance of utilizing 811 prior to beginning any digging project. Now therefore the mayor and board of trustees of the village of Sauk Village do hereby proclaim August 11, 2013 as 811 Day, Call Before You Dig. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you very much. Other things I have before me is the Cook County Health and Hospital System. Just make sure all the residents are aware of it. On Thursday, August 29th, is having a back-to-school health fair from 9 o'clock to 11:30, and from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock. It's going to be held at the Cottage Grove Health Center, right there in Fort Heights off of Cottage Grove. Next thing I'd like to let the residents know about is U.S. Congresswoman Robin Kelly is having a Learn the ABCs of the Affordable Care Act. This is Thursday, August 29th, from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock, and it's at Mary Magdalene Missionary Baptist Church, and that's in Chicago. It's off of Princeton Avenue. Some of the things we've received from ComEd, they have a Save Energy, Save Money, and what they do is if you go to, it's ComEd NICOR, but if you go to NICORgasrebates.com, look under Home Energy Savings. We're working together on providing some savings for village residents, so if you get a chance, you might want to go there. The tollway has some open positions available. So on the first one, everything has to be in by September the 3rd, which is next week. They're looking for a purchasing supervisor, a roadway electric manager, a sign shop supervisor, and a utility intergovernmental agreement coordinator. We have these jobs that are out there. Our state representative that used to be is Anthony DeLuca. He sent out asking people to come out and cheer. And there's a lot of state representatives. You have state representatives Anthony DeLuca, Thaddeus Jones, who is also our state rep now, Will Davis, Al Rowley, Robert Rita, Andre Daffy, Marcus Evans, who is also our state rep, Ed Sullivan. They're going to be taking on the Mighty Rolling Falcon wheelchair basketball team on September the 8th, 2013. They're asking for everyone to come out and watch the game and cheer them on. It's going to be held September 6, 2013 at 6 p.m. at Lincoln Way Central's North Gym. And one thing he has on here, which is interesting, it says, while playing against the Rolling Falcons, the state representatives will get a chance to see firsthand what it's like to play a sport in a wheelchair. So they will be in wheelchairs also playing against the Falcons. So if you have a free night, you want to get out with your family, get out there and support our state reps. Another job opportunity, if you're looking for a job, the Illinois Department of Employment and Security invites you to a job fair. This is their second annual job fair. It's 10 o'clock to 2 p.m. on Wednesday, August 28th, so it's tomorrow. That's going to be held at the Land Oak Park District, and that's over in Lansing. So there's plenty of opportunities out there for the job. In fact, we just received this at 5:30 tonight. So that's posted on my Facebook page. ComEd also sent out, we make sure we get the word out to residents. They're trying to make sure that, especially with the high heat, first of all, we ask you to make sure you check on your neighbors, your friends, your families. So make sure we're out there checking on our neighbors, especially. But with this high heat, they want to make sure that residents have multiple ways that they can report an outage. There's two things that they report on. First of all, you can now text your outages in. Sometimes most of us have phones that plug into an outlet now. This allows us to call from a cell phone or text it from a cell phone. The information there, the link is comed.com text. And then they also have made strides with their outage map. You can see their map. Customers can know where the outages are. They can find out. You can zoom in. You can get additional details on specific areas, such as estimated time to restore and the status of the crews that are working on to resolve the problem. That link is at comed.com/maps. So what I think you have to do is you have to register to get that information, but that information is out there also. And lastly, had an opportunity to attend, I got there at the end, but the traveling, but a economic development forum, which is all over in Lansing. I'd like to thank Village Clerk Williams and Commissioner Holcomb, and there was one other. All the housing commissioners, the entire board. I thank you for going and attending this and representing Sauk Village. I got there, I think I must have just missed you. As you all were leaving, I was sneaking in the back door. So I got to get in there and meet with some of the mayors. I got to talk to some of our county representatives and state representatives, and it was a good time. It was held at the historic Ford hangar over in Lansing, and it was pretty much hosted by Lansing, which was Mayor Abbott. So we got to spend some time with him, and I felt bad about missing you. I did my best to get there, but slow drivers, I got stuck behind everyone on the way there. But it's a great forum. It was the first one, so there's going to be multiples. They had 2 of them that day, and there's going to be some more talking about economic development, talking about what we're going to do in Cook County to be able to compete, I guess you can call it, with Indiana. And I was talking to some of our state and county reps, and I said, I know we have to, here in Sauk Village, have to compete with Indiana, but I find myself, or we find ourselves as a village competing with Will County. So they know the problems that we're having, and of course Sauk Village is not the only one reaching out to them. We have every single community that's along the Indiana state border, and some of them that are even within the borders are reaching out to our state reps. So that's all I have. So we'll move to Village Clerk.
The Village Hall will be closed on Monday, September 2nd in observance of the Labor Day holiday. And I just wanted to say it was my pleasure to be in the company of the Housing Commission at the Lansing Airport yesterday. That is a group that is taking a whole new heights to the Housing Commission. They have worked so hard, and it is such a joy and an honor to be with them as we go to these different seminars. And Tony President Preckwinkle, and other mayors from other towns actually know our Housing Commission by sight and by name. So we all need to be proud of that. They worked very hard to get to that point, and I want to thank them very much, and I look forward to the next event that I can attend with you. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. That's my report.
Thank you. The Village Treasurer, Mr. Reed.
No report.
Thanks. Very much to the Village Attorney, Mr. McElroy.
Thank you, Mayor. I'd just like to present a very short report. Recently, there's been some questions and comments about legal fees, legal bills, questions about how high they are, where the money's going to, as well as the prosecution and adjudication, which our office just recently took over the last few months. I talked to Walden today. I had some reports from him And I'll pass out some of the reports that I have. I think some of the trustees were given some of the reports earlier today. However, the report that I received, or maybe they didn't get one, but this is more detailed. What you'll see is a one-page, two-sided document that recognizes the chicken scratch that's on the backside. It's in my handwriting. My report was more detailed. I got from Mohan, and so Mohan just made copies of this just minutes ago. But if you look, what it is a comparison of the prosecution and adjudication year to year. It goes from January 1st of 2012 through August 27th of 2012. And it lists out the fees and fines for the key tickets, the court fines, night court collections, and the J tickets. And you compare the same time period for this year. On the other side, which is my handwriting on it, for January 1st, 2013 through August 27th of 2013. And if you look at it, because you have a photocopy, I've got nothing but good news to report. Everything is up as far as the fees and fines. Except for the collections, which my office, we have nothing to do with that. It is down slightly. But just so we have it in the minutes, for example, if you look at the key tickets from last year, it was $17,395 during the same time period. The key tickets in the same time period this year is $26,530, so an increase of $9,000. If you look at the court fines, last year we had $17,446. This year it's $21,556, so an increase of $4,000. The J tickets, which is the adjudication, last year it was $10,000 even. This year it more than doubled to $22,260. Same with night court. That's not much with night court. Last year it was only $125. This year it's over $1,000. So percentage-wise, I don't know what the increase is. It's tenfold. So that is all good news. And you have those reports and you get those from Mohan. I also asked Mohan, since my office is now doing prosecution adjudication and taking over some of the more of the legal work here at the village, I thought it'd be fair to do a comparison year by year. Last year, same time period, January 1st through August 27th of last year, and compare it to the same time period of this year. And what I found is that you have saved tens of thousands of dollars in legal fees. In 2012, you had the Delgado Group doing the tip work, you had Giannopoulos doing the prosecution and adjudication, you had Tim Lapp's office doing some litigation, and you had our office. As you recall, there were some issues going on last year, including the water issue, but litigation for that matter really didn't kick in until August into the fall, when we had a number of conferences and meetings with the Attorney General's office and with the engineers. But if you look at it, January to the end of August of last year, the total legal fees for all those law firms to this village was just over $390,000. And I have copies, I only have one copy of this report, but you can get them all on. It breaks down, well, I was not able to do it month by month as a comparison, but it does list out the monthly charges, not what was paid, but the monthly charges to all these law firms. So again, it was just under $400,000. If you look at what the village has been charged this year, same time period, January through August 27th, the total legal fees are $331,000. So that makes a difference of approximately $60,000 less than what was incurred by the village during the same time period. Included in that amount, which should be considered because it's a fee that only comes about every 4 years, is through the election cycle. There was approximately $20,000 in legal fees when you had to bring in the electoral judges and our firm to do the legal work for the election cycle, which typically don't occur, obviously, every year. And that was significant because of the number of candidates, the number of challenges, and the number of hearings. So if you take that $20,000 out, the way I look at it is you're down approximately $80,000, same time period this year as compared to last year. And on top of that, there's a lot of success to show what's been done in the village. We've won a number of cases. The litigation with Henrietta Turner, the water case with the Attorney General was resolved with a very small fine. A lot of the litigation, we've won a number of the water cases that have been filed against the village. There's still some pending litigation, but those are winding down. I would strongly suggest that if you look at these type of bills next month, the month after, through the year, through the end of the year, because the litigation is winding down, that gap or the difference in savings and legal fees is just going to get bigger. It truly will. I have to give credit out to Sherry in the code department because without writing more tickets, there wouldn't be more fines and fees. And I believe the police department is credit also for going out and writing more tickets and doing a better job. And I think it's a change in the leadership of that department. So I certainly don't want our office to take all the credit for the increase in fines and fees. We've only been doing it for a couple months, but the numbers don't lie. The fines and fees have gone up $26,000 from $50,000 to $76,000. And on top of that, when you look at the savings of the legal fees, and it is a lot of money, no matter how you look at it, legal fees that are incurred by this village. A lot of it has to do with nonsensical FOIA requests, nonsensical litigation that's filed at the village, nowhere near the board can control. And you have to fight those matters in court. We have, and we succeeded on all the cases. So if there's any question, I sent an email to Lauren today about any of our legal bills. Feel free to sit down, go through them. If you have any line entry, any question about any hourly amount, feel free to call me, call Bert, Felicia, or Matt Burt at any time. Thank you.
Yeah, Mr. Mayor, thank you. Mike, I was one of the people that requested a report. I appreciate that because I was looking, I was hearing other things, and I wanted something to write and found exactly where we would stand with the night court and things like that. I thought it was, I'm glad to see that this is what it was, other than what I heard. And as far as the your bills, I still want to get a copy each year because I wanted to at least look at them and see, because I know we're doing everything now through orders and instructions, so we kind of have to itemize and look and see, because the last one I got was from the electoral board, which I knew that part of that, I knew the cost of how that incurred, but the other bills, I just wanted to see where we were at and kind of get an itemization of who we're paying and why we're paying for certain things. But I really appreciate the itemization that you just did, and the comparison is something that I've been looking for, so we can kind of see, because we did have an issue before that we weren't collecting, or we didn't collect and we were still paying out, so that puts everything to rest, and I appreciate that report.
Maybe it would be a good idea to do something like this quarterly.
Yes,
So
I mean, this is something that, yes.
Because it's like any other bill. It's a lot of money, no matter how you look at it.
Absolutely.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars. You're going to pay a lot of municipalities. Legal costs, unfortunately, goes with the business.
Right. So I just wanted to, kind of keep things above board, keep a steady hand on it, and find out what we do. If we have to maybe make any changes. That was one of the things I was going to ask about this in the executive session, that you answered that question. I really appreciate that. And if we can do this, like you said, every quarter, and also when you submit your bills, we can get a copy of that too.
When we submit to the village,
I know, no, it's not you. I'm just saying those are something that, but I really appreciate this. Thank you.
If you have any questions,
Okay.
call me, and I apologize for the chickens.
No, but it's written down. This way it's not here, so it's on paper.
So the remainder of the board knows, in case you hear it to the grapevine, I've instructed staff to take a look at the FOIAs we've had, and what we're going to do is put together something that we're going to put on our Facebook page, on our website, so the residents realize, number one, who's asking for this information, what information they're asking. We're also going to put a cost value down for each FOIA, what it costs the village to get this information. So hopefully within the next 30 to 45 days, we'll have this on our website, along with some type of chart. I'm asking for, if it's a pie chart or a Cradle chart, showing who our top 5 FOIA requesters are. And we're also looking at making sure that we put also down if they have other AKA aliases when they're filing for these FOIAs. So this information will be available for the village residents, and they can see exactly how much certain individuals are costing the residents for asking for certain information that they could just ask for instead of, getting additional costs. And we break down the cost of assets. We broke down by attorneys, how much we pay attorneys for those FOIAs, how much we pay engineering, because there's some engineering questions that have been asked, how much we pay our employees, how much it costs us, and then total costs for each individual FOIA. So once it's up and running, it should be easy to manage, but it's a little bit of work to get ready. So,
Mr. Mayor, I have a question in regard to that. I understand the reason that you're doing that. It makes sense that we can see where the money's going, but also we have other costs that we incur, not just that, other costs that we incur from the lawyers that we ourselves ask other questions, or we have to ask the lawyers for a lot of different other things that we should kind of know. But if we're going to put that out, then that's no problem. I don't know what it's going to do. I know it's going to stop somebody from asking questions. I don't know, but at least we'll know where the money, some of the money is being spent. So I just wanted to say that if we're going to do that, that's no problem. But at least we should make sure that we keep everything above board. If we're going to pay, if we're going to ask about that, we should ask about all the other things that cost in the village money also.
but definitely, I think when we talk about transparency, make sure the residents know exactly, and that's what's important.
I think it's a great idea. Just for example, yesterday, Sherry sent an email out. One group sent out 20 FOIA requests. They're going to have to be answered by Lohan, village clerk, the village engineer, in my office. So I think it's a great idea to show a pie or some sort of chart who's making all these requests, because in the short time we've been here, for over 2 years, there hasn't been any FOIA requests from any, sometimes Chicago Tribune, any major news outlet. It's always a handful of the same core group of individuals, which it's their right, but the rest of the residents should know where the money's going.
And the other thing too, the trustees reaching out to the attorneys, it should be down to hardly anything, because we know that the attorneys are here every other Tuesday night. So if there's anything that can wait when they arrive, we should be asking them questions before meetings, after meetings, because that's what they're here, we're going to this time of year.
I think it would be good too, because I find that you have certain residents who are doing FOIA requests, and then if you have another resident that does the same FOIA request, because they're just not aware that it's already in FOIA. So if it's out there, the types of questions that are being FOIA, with the responses that are out there, then that may save us some FOIA in the future. And I think that it's important to, when we do have a mass group of FOIAs, or a lot of them coming in at once, it might be, in my opinion, beneficial to let the board know that these things are happening, because people are coming up to us and they're asking us questions. And if we don't know what's being FOIA'd, we can't respond to that. So, just let us know what's going on, what kind of questions people are asking. Because if the board knew that people had certain specific questions, we may be able to intercept those questions. And as a board, I think it's our responsibility. If we know that people have these questions, it's our responsibility to try to intercept them and answer those questions before it gets to change up. Sherry's time, and increasing lawyer bills and everything else, village clerk's time and everything else, and Mohan's time. If we can intercept that, that's our responsibility as a board. So I think that should be considered us as well. That's fine.
I just received those stories about 5 to 5 last night, and I wanted to make sure the mayor and the attorney and the village clerk had
All right. All right, move to village engineer, Mr. Junkin.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. We're wrapping up the engineering on the quiet zone project, and we're going out to bid on that project on October 8th. Thank you, sir.
Trustee Burgess.
I have a question. What do you, as far as putting the lineators up, I'm sorry, the lineators.
All right, move to reports from trustees and board committees. Move to the first one, Parks and Recs Committee. Trustee Poston.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I have several things to say. My first one I'm going to start off with is we're going to have an Oktoberfest adoption line over at the Village Animal Medical Center. That will be October 19th and 20th. We'll be having food, craft fair, raffles, activities, and then we're trying to adopt pets. There's a list of pets to adopt and the fees that are involved. I'll get some of these flyers because they're back shortly. We just got that today. Also, this Saturday at 8:30, the Boy Scouts are going to, Aaron Davis is going to work on his project on the basketball court out over by the community center for his Eagle Scout project. He's asking for anybody that would be willing to come out and help him work on the basketball courts to be there at 8:30, bring a shovel, and bring protective glasses. Basketball signups are now ongoing for all children, boys and girls. Will be a co-ed basketball. Ages 7 to 14 signups will be Friday, September 6th, Monday, September 9th, Thursday, September 12th, Friday, September 13th, and Saturday, September 14th. And these will be from 4 to 7 p.m. at the community center. Also, we have a after-school program going on where they play homework assistance, movies, games, arts and crafts. That will be going on from now until September 6th. That's the program with the youth that were over there that are helping children and keeping things going over there. But that expires on September 6th. Also, the lunch program served 1,085 children over the summer there. We had a successful back-to-school program where we handed out bags of stuff to the children for school. We have the corn and dog roast will be coming up September 21st. We are looking for volunteers to run the games for the kids. The dog roast will run from noon to 5 p.m. Also, at the same time, we will be having the first annual rib cook-off will be going on there. For more details on that, see either Debbie Williams or I will give you more information on that. That's the flyers in the back for that as well. There will be no line dancing at the community center this Monday because of the holiday. And that's my report, Mr. Mayor. Thank you.
Trustee Morgan.
I have nothing for the Parks and Recs Committee because Mr. Foster did a wonderful job.
Well, we'll catch you again. How about under beautification committee?
All right, under beautification committee, I do have a few things. I am currently working with the mayor's office, gathering some information from the beautification committee. I've reached out to a couple of the members, and I'm trying to get some of the financials and some other details of what was owned by the beautification committee. So at this time, I have
All right. Move to ordinance. Trustee Myers, last Wednesday, he's late tonight. He's at court. So move to Intergovernmental Relations Committee. Trustee Burgess.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Our next meeting will be this Thursday at 7 o'clock, and that is my report. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee. Move to Neighborhood Watch Committee. Trustee Washington.
Thank you, Mayor. I just want to remind all the residents that we are currently disseminating information, asking different organizations as well as private businesses as well as private citizens if they want to make a donation to help with the signs that we are in the process of getting from the village. As you know, we've been passing out these decals to different residents as well as different businesses, and we're very excited as a committee to see that the decal is well distributed all over the village. Also, I wanted to thank Trustee Morton for getting these, we call police signs from LG Sims office, and if you want one of these, we have one of these for you, for your house window as well. Our next neighborhood watch meeting is going to be, as usual, on the first Thursday, right after the holiday, at 7 o'clock at the fire station on September the 5th. So I want to invite everyone to come out. If you know anyone on your block that want a decal or want to be a part of the neighborhood watch committee, we would love to have them to come come and be a part. Thank you. That concludes my report.
Public Relations Committee, Community Outreach Partnership Committee, Trustee Williams.
I will do public relations first. Just to remind everybody, Sauk articles are due this week Friday, the 30th. And that will be for the September Sauk Talk. Again, we ask that we do have some newer committees. We do have a lot of things that are going on in the village. So I ask if department heads and committee chairs can be diligent about turning in Sauk Talk articles. And I love the fact just to shout out to some of the department heads because they already send them to me on time, all the time. So thank you for that. And then I want to remind the department heads about the employee roll-off, which will be happening during the morning dog roast. The last day to start out is the 13th. So if you could please, if you yourself are going to participate, or if you could please pass it through your departments, because we would like to really have a big event at that time. And that concludes my report for the population. As far as the Community Outreach Partnership Committee, there's a couple of exciting things. We did meet tonight, as we meet before every board meeting. That will be changing after October. We will be going to once a month, but currently we meet before every board meeting. And at the board meeting tonight, we did finalize our mission statement, and that will be going on to the internet soon. We also have started working on our meet and greet. I know that I've announced it before, but we will be having a meet and greet at the Sauk Village Police Department on October 11th, that's a Friday, at 6:30 p.m. Anticipate doors will be opening around 6. We will start promptly at 6:30. We're also creating an email address, and that will be on the flyers and as well as in the Sauk Talk. And we're asking residents, department heads, trustees, whoever, to submit possible agenda topics. Anything that you would like to be brought up or discussed. We do want to have some sort of a structured agenda for the meet and greet. There will be time for open questions and answers at that time, but we do want to kind of know some of the questions that everybody has so we can get some information possibly printed up beforehand to answer those questions that a lot of residents do have. And then that.
Okay, trustee, move to item number 5, reports to departments, committees, and commissions. Fire Department, Police Department, 911 Commission. Chief Albright.
Thank you, Mayor and Board. Over the past 2 weeks, the fire department responded to 18 calls, 3 gas leaks, 7 car accidents, 1 smoke scare, 1 order investigated, 1 wires down, 3 fire alarms, 1 CO, and 1 ambulance assist. Fire Department Association hosted the back to school drive on Saturday the 17th. Special thanks to all that helped to get the word out. Fire Department Association will be hosting their annual golf outing. This will be held on Saturday, September the 14th at Longwood Country Club in Creek. Please feel free to call the firehouse for additional information. No report.
Thank you, Chief. Move to Public Works Department. Right here. Administrative Services, Mr. Jensen.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I just want to go over a few things. I also did a calculation on what was taken for tickets. I'll just give you a quick brief detail of it since I printed it. E-tickets from January 1st to August 27th, we collected $26,530. J-tickets, $22,310, and $5,037.87 the collection agency collected for the tickets. That was from January to end of August. I think Holders and Stirp is doing a fantastic job at Frankfort. They've been here 3 months, and they're getting the point across. The biggest problem we have in Frankfort is the residents do not show up to court. I would invite all of you guys to go the first Thursday of the month at 7 p.m. and see the turnout that we did. We are writing tickets. I give you guys that report. I mean, Sue's wrote over 1,000 tickets. It's not that we're not doing it. It's just that these residents do not show up for court. And then the cycle is they get defaulted, their fines are doubled. I have to send out a letter the next day, within 5 days, that they were found to default and their fine amount is doubled. because you have to give them an opportunity to pay their bills. So that's what's going on with court. And now they got to come in, they're working every month. They're doing what they need to do, it's just the residents just, I apparently don't care. I still think we need to pursue liens on especially these folks that have multiple tickets. I have residents with 20 tickets. They don't show up to court, they don't care. I mean, you know, there's only one suit in me, and I'm doing FOIAs, I'm doing everything, we try to keep on top of it. So that's what goes on in court, if you like to come and see it. And also I was asked to provide some numbers for village stickers from 2012. Gerald was able to pull those numbers off the system for me, and he's going to write a program so I can run these reports so we can keep better track. And in 2012, we sold 3,130 stickers for the whole year. That includes duplicates. That just seems kind of low to me. And this year so far, 2,815. Gerald also said he would be able to run me a report for who had stickers in 2012 and who didn't purchase stickers for 2013. I'd like to, I don't know how many pages that's going to be, but I would really think that we should have that ran, and then when we run across the cars, we can start getting them. Sue has been making rounds on Wednesdays in the apartment complex for, they asked us to assist inoperable autos and village stickers, so they're pretty happy, you know, and they're a little older, so they're trying to do that. And Sue writes the tickets as we run across them. The problem, we don't have a computer in the car to run the license plates to see if the car actually comes back to Sauk Village. So we have to come back and run the plates to see if they live in Sauk Village. The police have, you know, a computer they can punch a license plate in and let us know where we're coming. Well, we don't have that technology. So we're a little bit behind on that. But also, Sue worked Saturday, and it was quite interesting what we found. I asked Sue if maybe a weekend a month, you know, when we're scheduled, if she would be willing to give them a couple of days during the week to work on Saturdays and Sundays. We found residents building porches. She found numerous things going on over the weekend, and they were quite shocked to see a code enforcer out there over the weekend. So Sue was kind of willing to do that, you know, depending on her weekend schedules and stuff. So I'm just letting you guys know, like, if she gives up a Thursday and a Friday, she might be working Saturday and a Sunday. I think maybe when they get the message we're out there on the weekend too, they're not going to like us that much more than they already do. And then a couple other things, just real quick. God's Universal Blessing was supposed to have a fundraiser last week. It got postponed due to an illness. So they're planning on being out there August 31st from 10 to 2. They're selling hot dogs and chips and pop to raise money for their church. Also, I've been receiving a lot of complaints about the dumpsters. When Allied and Republic took over Skyline, it eliminated dumpster service. Years ago, we had 2 plus 1 roll-off. We are down to Allied. Some of these residents are trying to do roof repairs. It's taking a week or more to get dumpsters to these residents. The contractors are getting frustrated. I really think the board needs to put a bid out or make notice that we're accepting a couple roll-off companies. They would be required to have license, be bonded, and naturally they would be paying the village $500 for a scavenger's license. We need to really do something about this because they're limiting the time the residents can have with these dumpsters, and it's taking forever. It's like they're locked in just with them, and they're really getting mad. So if the board can maybe talk about it, even if it's opening it up to a couple, just for roll-offs only, we've got to do something. And that will conclude my report. Thank you.
So we'll add that to next Tuesday night's agenda.
I have a couple of questions.
Yes.
Sharon, I have a couple of questions. First question, it seems like in your mindfulness, so you seem frustrated. You write the tickets, they don't come, they get a late notice, and they still don't pay. I don't know if the lawyers or somebody, well, we have to do something, we have to put some teeth in that, because if you're writing 1,000 tickets every 2 months and you only getting 100 people to pay, that's a problem. That's a problem.
In fines, what we should take in is peanuts.
That's right, I'm saying, if
The
you're writing
tickets that we have out there, you figure at least on a court call, code enforcement itself has 80 or 90 tickets, and those fines are double. If they're written at 50, they're 100. If they're written at 100, I mean, it varies. There's thousands and thousands of dollars to be made.
well, we have to do something now, because if we're not supporting that, then what's the reason of writing on the
I mean, there
tickets?
should be no reason why we have to worry how we're going to keep police officers and code enforcers.
Correct.
I mean, or get 2 more code enforcers. These fines that we're writing should take care of
But we need
our
to collect.
departments.
But we need to collect, though, that's the thing, we need to collect. And the second thing, as far as the tickets, now I know Sue is one person, we just got through naming everything she's doing. Is there a kind of way that we can help with the police department to come out, because as you just stated, she doesn't have the equipment to check certain things. All she's doing is writing tickets of licenses that stickers that she can visually see. She doesn't have the data or the history to find out this person still lives here or whatever. I don't know if we need to talk to the police department or get them on board to do more stings or whatever, but they have been code
We need to
enforcement.
do that. I mean, we haven't had a sting yet this year, and it's already the end of August. If we held at least 4 of those, and myself and Sue will be willing to help the police officers like we do.
No, they can handle it. I mean, that's their job. I mean, but we need to do something, because rightfully so. I mean, you only have one person in your department, and she's totally busy. You just got to say that they're going to be on Saturday and Sunday to catch people that are trying to do work, that's not doing a week. She's going to be tired with that. The police department should try to either institute a sting, get one, or do something to combat those people that are trying to,
We're willing to help, so, we just need to get some dates. I don't know what the police schedule is. Mayor Hanks stressed to me that he wanted one July 1st, and I relayed the message to Chief Stock Reagan, and we still haven't had one. And it's the end of August, and we really need to.
I'm sure now that you said it, I'm sure something's going to happen.
Because you figure those tickets are $100, and
Yes.
plus they're paying $60 for their sticker.
And the last thing, the dumpsters. Allied, they're not bringing them out, because I didn't understand that. They're not bringing them out quick enough for the people?
All right, when Allied Republic or whatever
Right.
they're called, bought Skyline, they freed up their scavenger's license, so we lost them. Skyline don't have a license no more.
No, but does Allied have a license to bring
Well,
it?
they have a scavenger license, they pay the $500 fee. But when they took over Skyline's license is gone.
Okay.
So they have freed up one license.
No, I'm asking you, you said that you're having problems with the dumpsters. Is it because
Yeah.
they're not coming out quick enough for the people? Is that what it is?
No, this contractor was putting a roof on the church over on 223rd Street, and Bailey actually called me last week. They were willing to forfeit their contractor's license, wanted a refund on their contractor's license, due to the fact that Ally told them it would be a week to get a dumpster out there.
Okay.
And they were scheduled to do that job. And they were really furious because that was the only choice they had.
Okay.
There's other dumpster companies out there that are charging a lot less and let them keep them longer. For instance, the pizza guy just bought a house on Harper. It's a wreck over there. 7 days before he could get a dumpster, and they only want him to keep it for a week.
Okay.
He's got a major rehab over there.
Okay.
So we need to at least get a couple more. It's money that we'll be making.
Right. But I see now what the problem, and I'm sure, before we do that, I'm sure the mayor, since he heard this again, is going to get on top of that and talk to the representative that's from Allied, which is the same person that was from Skyline, and let them know that this is what's happening, because we're losing business, we're losing money, and people are being disgruntled, and, you got a lot of rehab that are being done.
And plus with anything, you yourself, you're gonna go with the best price.
Absolutely.
I mean, so there has to be some kind of at least 3 or 4 where they can pick. It doesn't have to be 20 dumpster companies out here, but we need to help out with this because
Okay.
they're
Well,
charging
we-
$400 for a small box. And
to make them aware that that's the thing. We need to let them know this is what's going to happen. Maybe they can step it up. If not, then that's the other alternative.
But I still think the residents need to be able to pick and choose who they want to use, at least put a few more on there. It's $500 will be for each license.
Okay, well, again, I'm just a trustee, but I'm sure the mayor understands. Let him talk to them first and find out, because, I don't want to step on toes that have been doing things for quite a while now. Maybe they can step up, maybe they cannot. Let him make that decision, and then he'll probably come back, and I'm sure he will. And by that time, because if we're losing money, and if the people that come out and do business in the village are losing money, they're going to go away. We don't need that, and that's what we need.
Yeah, and I also spoke to Mayor Banks about the other problem the residents are complaining about with the garbage company. They're dumping the garbage and they're putting the containers out on the street. Now, I've called and talked to Kathy from Skyline, but she
Wait, back up. You said who's dumping?
They're picking up garbage with the cans,
Yes.
and they're putting the cans on the streets. They're not putting them back on the
Okay, I
road.
thought you said they were dumping.
Which poses a problem. Kevin wants a street sweep
Okay.
or whatever. I talked to Gary Blue, and I talked to Kathy a few times about the problem.
Right.
When they talk to them, it gets corrected, and now they're battling it again. And one of the residents cornered one of the drivers, he goes, well, I want to see it in writing that we have to put it back in on the carway.
Well, you just gave your mayor a whole lot of things to do.
So, no, I already spoke to the mayor about it. I told her.
This is the second time hearing it, so.
We're going to have to talk to them, because, they have to be made aware. We've been doing business with them for quite a while, years. Since I've been out here, I've been out here 31 years. So, they give them a chance, let's give them a chance 1 week, and I'm sure he's going to have a meeting with them, and then hopefully he'll come back and say everything's resolved, or that, I don't want to, I'm like you, I don't want to hear working on it, I want to hear it being resolved, so.
All right, I'm going to talk, and thank you. I just had to release some tension.
Actually, I was going to ask the mayor, if I ask the village attorney, if the money situation is going higher, is there a criminal charge that can be brought in? If these fees are not being paid, because isn't that considered stealing?
No, it doesn't work that.
Doesn't work that way.
It's quasi-civil. It's a civil thing.
There's no criminal.
Whereas if you have to keep an election, keep it all up to a certain amount, and it's reflection on an individual's credit. There's some offenses, on the end, it reports to the Secretary of State, and that person's driver's license. But other than that, people.
Is that something that we would have to pass or look into, or make it an ordinance, or something like that?
No, it would be, you wouldn't be able to do it. Unfortunately, stop it. But it's, given there might be some things people think about. Just keep in mind, this, I don't know if you've heard on the news, in the city of Chicago, there's an individual that had an outrageous number of parking tickets. The woman's boyfriend stole the car parked in O'Hare, and the police kept writing tickets on the vehicle at O'Hare in the parking lot. Got over 200 tickets, and the fines, how they double go up if you don't show up. The fines were over $100,000. So the city of Chicago was pushing to enforce it, and they went to court and got knocked down. Obviously, that's ridiculous amount. They settled it for about $4,000. It's still a huge amount for what happened. But she had that out there, and it was something she didn't know about. We were not $100,000 for the parking ticket.
I just want to make sure that everyone realizes, I just want to make sure that there's no misunderstanding, is, our code and police department are out there writing tickets. People are supposed to come to court. They don't come to court, the fines get raised. It just doesn't stop there. We do end up turning individuals who don't pay their tickets over to collections. And as the attorney said, it just goes against their credit rating. I think maybe the board could even look at it, some type of amnesty program, if we wanted to look into something like that, see if we get some of these that have large amounts that's been out there for a long period of time, maybe reaching out to them. But it's something the board should talk about. So let's add that to the agenda for next Tuesday night. Let's talk about collections, let's talk about some type of program to reach out to residents, and maybe even past residents now, so about them paying their court fines. The dumpsters is going to be on next Tuesday night's agenda. We'll talk about that also. One thing you did talk about weekend patrols, but Sherry did, Sue just did a night patrol also, so which was a good patrol for that one also. I think some of them were pretty surprised when she went through that. And then the courts, I was in court last month, so it was I sat in the back and I wore a hat and kind of like stayed under the radar, but that court was full and there were some people who were pretty upset. So I didn't stay for the whole entire court. I was afraid someone might realize who I was. So, but I did go to court. I would reach out to the trustees. You should go in there and see what's happening, see what people are getting tickets for, and hear the residents. And again, the attorney firm is doing a fantastic job working with residents and trying to make sure we can get some of these issues resolved. So I appreciate everything you're doing. Yes, Trustee Washington.
Thank you, Mayor. I don't know if this goes for codes, but I have had several residents ask me, I don't know who they're really asking to, about all of these stray dogs that's in the village. Students back in, students are walking to the bus stops. I saw some students on a bus stop and dogs just running. The kids were screaming because they don't know who the dog belonged to. This weather is really nice outside. People are walking, especially down Sauk Trail, going toward Dunkin' Donuts. They say they see dogs just loose running through the village. So I don't know, who should they call, who do they talk to about that?
They need to call the police department.
Call 911, 811.
Well, there's a things with dog running around, they could just call and at least people check.
Yes, 758-1331.
Just call the regular number.
Call number. The other thing too is all they're going to do is call Cook County Animal Control. Cook County Animal Control will come out and collect the animals.
We don't have animal control.
Right.
So
we use Cook County.
For the next week's agenda, can we verify if there wasn't a sticker patrol run? Because I'm pretty sure there was the first or second week of July.
I've already heard
I don't know, if there was, we weren't involved.
We did some back in April timeframe.
Last year, last year, we did help them.
Right.
There wasn't one after, did we figure out the first or second week of July?
No. Stop. You don't think so? I don't think so.
No. Some renewal officers are pretty good at catching them. So,
Mike Brown is good.
yes. All right. Move to item number D, Finance Director, Mr. Earl.
Thank you. As of today,
Before you get it, did all the trustees get in front of you tonight?
I think I have.
Did you get all the trustees the breakdown?
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
The balance is 176,294.76. And in Illinois funds, we have 581,962.24. Total amount of 758,267 even in the bank. The general fund account payable is 494,938.47, which leaves the cash balance of 263,850. third of asking is the July financial reporting will be available very soon. Last one, not the least one, is the audit. I'm still working on the reports and the fire pension funds. Once the audit information is ready to go, the audit will be completed. Once the audit is completed, then there is a guarantee that the audit that will be completed within 3 months.
Go ahead, trustee.
I do have a question. This is maybe the third board meeting, which means 6 weeks, that we've been waiting for the police pension board. I know our lawyers are here. I don't want to do what we did last time. Remember what happened last year? It was coming, and then next thing you know, this depends on getting this audit done. Everyone knows it depends on our rating. Right now, we have no rating. What can we do, Mr. Attorney, to speed this up, so we can, because we have another audit after this one, and I'm hoping that this last audit we don't have this problem. But are they waiting on something? This is something that the police pension board is looking for, and they're mad at us? Or, I mean, because why are they holding this up? Because we can't do anything without that. I mean, is there something we can do as a village to speed this process up with the pension board? I don't know what we can do, but I'm sure it's something legal, because they're holding everything up from the village. And that's something that's
You know, I don't know the reason why. I would ask the auditors if you're willing to submit the village audit. And
Without-
you're saying how,
With it,
verifying,
right.
based on, awaiting police pension board's audit, something like that. I'm not that familiar with this village, with the village's contributions to the police pension fund. Some towns have it set up where automated pension treasurers from the county would get the revenues. A lot of towns still have it, and then it goes to the village, and the village transfers that money to the pension fund. And although somebody's attention, there's no better way to hold back the money.
Well, see, if that's the case, then, I know right now we're in litigation. Not litigation, I'm sorry, contract negotiations.
Yeah, that's different in different board. I know you're going to have, it's the same police department, but there's different members. Negotiating team, and it involves a labor union.
Right.
That group.
But a couple of
It's
people
different.
that are on that pension board are also,
I would just suggest, possibly writing a letter. If you do make contributions to the pension fund, I know you do, but it comes directly to the village, not the county. You can write a letter and say, you know what, we're going to have to withhold our contribution, put it in the side account until we get your audit, because you're holding up our audit.
correct, okay. If that's,
And I don't know, Paul, does the funds that, the village funds that are the contribution to the pension fund, does that go directly from the county's police pension fund, or does it go channeled through the village?
And county pension fund, directly.
It's directly?
We don't have it. Directly goes to. And there are also.
Check that letter.
Mr. Green?
Yeah, I think you shed some light on the hold on the audits through the actuarial reports. We're trying to track down who did it for the year 2011. And that's the whole one. So as soon as I can track that down, I'll put them all on the $85.
Is that on behalf of the police pension fund, which actually?
Both of them. Yeah, we need the actuarial reports, that's the whole on the file of the audit.
okay, see, how you say. I do have another question, Mohan. As far as, you said the levy for the taxes, do we owe the state any money? I know that they one time.
Yes, we owe the station, county the money. We have made about $125,000 out of $499,000.
So that'll bring in 400 and some thousand that they owe us down to 300. So, okay. All right, 'cause I thought we still owed them something. Okay.
They're pretty courteous, and I have dealt with one of the attorneys from the county. He's very nice, and he's very
Johnson.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Last 2 weeks, I was responding to 19 calls, 3 gas leaks, 1 odor investigation, 1 smoke report, 1 ambulance assist, 1 lost child, 2 wires down, 5 car accidents, 1 fire alarm, 1 CO alarm, 2 traffic controls, and 1 school patrol. The second item, I received a press release. Illinois is participating in the National Earthquake Drill in October. Millions of people, 37 states, expected to drop, cover, and hold on during Great U.S. Shakeout on October 17th. At 10:17 a.m. on October 17th, millions of people in 37 states, the District of Columbia, and portions of several countries are expected to drop, cover, and hold on as they participate in the Great U.S. Shakeout earthquake drill. The event will mark the first time states across the U.S. will join together in the drill designed to raise awareness about earthquake risk and the ways people can stay safe when the ground starts shaking. Illinois has participated in shakeout drills for the past 3 years as part of the Great Central U.S. Shakeout. In February 2013, more than 570,000 people in Illinois registered to the Great Central U.S. Shakeout. This also includes the states of Alabama, Arkansas, Indiana, Kentucky, Mississippi, Missouri, Oklahoma, and Tennessee. To date, more than 186,000 people in Illinois registered for the October drill. We are excited to be part of the national effort to raise awareness of earthquake safety, said IEMA Director Jonathan Mulcahy. The drill takes just a few minutes, but the lessons learned would save countless lives. Notes that the powerful earthquake to ever occur in the U.S. happened a little more than 200 years ago in a New Madrid seismic zone, which reaches into southern Illinois. That series of earthquakes lasted for several months, and shaking was felt as far away as the East Coast. Schools, businesses, government agencies, families, and others are encouraged to register to participate in the drill at www.shakeout.org/centralus. Registered participants will receive additional information about the drill and earthquake preparedness. While the multi-state drill will take place on October 17th, individual drills can be conducted anytime within 2 weeks of that date. The drill focuses on the drop, cover, and hold on and protective actions people should take when an earthquake begins. Drop to the floor, take cover under a sturdy desk, table, or other furniture, and hold on to the furniture item and be prepared to move with it until the shaking stops. Additional information about the earthquake risk in Illinois and steps to take before, during, and after an earthquake is available at www.ready.illinois.gov.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson. To the Human Relations Commission, tonight I would ask that the board, if they would approve Mr. Steve Shimkus for the Human Relations Commission. Motion and a second. Is there any questions or comments? Hearing none, Mr. Clerk, please call roll.
Burgess.
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Myers. Poskett.
Yes.
Washington.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Motion carried. I'd ask Mr. Shimkus if you would please come forward, take your oath. All right, move to item number G, Housing Commission. Mr. Oakham. Yeah.
I did want to report that back on the back table, the Housing Commission's report card's back there for anyone that wants to look at it. And as far as vacant homes, we're down to 393 vacant homes now. Since November 1st of last year to the 16th of this month, we moved in 148 homes that are now back on the tax rolls. That was an average of 16 homes processed a month that people moved back in, using the mortgage incentive that the state has out right now. And I advise anybody that's having mortgage problems to use that, because they can get up to $35,000 at an unbelievable low interest rate. The mayor has asked that we put on, and I made arrangements for the public GIS portion. Will be put up, Village Clerk Williams is going to have Joe put it up on the website so that the residents will actually have a lot better understanding of what's going on in the village. We're working with the county. We have an ongoing problem with houses that no one wants to respond to sharing them. We've been working with code enforcement, going around and hitting up on houses. We started a wall of shame for people that don't want to respond. Their data will go up on the webpage. And I already got a response. I put it up Saturday. The guy called me Sunday crying because his boss told him he had to go more and more duty himself. And that was a bank. The other thing is that people don't need to work with the Housing Commission will give you the information if you want. All you have to do is come to the Housing Committee meetings. They're the second and fourth Thursday of every month. So and that's all I have.
Yes, sir. Trustee? I do have one question here. Currently, how many homes do we have in the land bank? Do we have any there yet?
How many?
Yeah, no, I'm asking, do we have any homes in the land bank?
We have one home and one property.
Okay, thank you.
And what we did in November, part of that 148 houses were the houses that we arranged back in November for Bank of America to turn straight over to Cook County. All 91 of those houses are up and lived in now. And 47 of those houses were on Section 8. None of those houses were Section 8 anymore. The same residents are in them through the Job Initiative Program by Cook County and South Suburban Affairs Management. We got people trained and placed in different factories. Matter of fact, the mayor was informed that the last 4 that we placed in Ford Motor have completed their 90-day. They have a letter guaranteeing that they'll have a job. And we had 3 at Winpack that was placed, and they achieved their 90 days. They're on payroll now. They're no longer in Section 8.
Oh, so you're saying that Winpack hired 3 residents?
Yes.
Okay. And you said how many others?
There's 47 places, different factories.
Different factories? Okay. And these are all?
We never required homes. They were all on Section 8. None of them were on Section 8.
Okay. And then, but is it 47 that's village residents or just?
They're all village residents.
Okay.
It's only village residents. Yeah, 148 homes were abandoned homes or very, very depressed homes back with back payments on them and everything. And through Habitat for Humanity and South Shore Mayor's Management and Land Banks, we got those homes brought up to par. And now those people are living in the homes. Menards, Goals, Home Depot, and American Homes supply the materials, and Sears will supply all the appliances.
Okay, the reason why I'm asking you should speak up a little bit because I didn't hear that. That's something, I'm serious. That's something to be proud of. We got this many homes that are now on the rolls.
Right.
And there's going to be taxpayers. I mean, you said 100 and some homes. That's something that you should like yell and put it out there. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but I mean, that's
the thing you have to remember is I can put you up all day long on houses on the wall of shame But when you do good, you can't disclose that information to the homeowners. You can't say who bought the house.
No, we're not saying who, it's the numbers that we converted people that when those homes weren't on the road.
There's a report for that, that's good. And it'll be up quarterly.
And I'm saying you could make that part of your report and say, okay, we have X amount of homes that are now back on the roads and they're paying taxes. That's a great help. 90 some homes, yes, that's a great help. Because Mohan was just talking about that we having problems because tax money and everything because those homes are not on the taxpayers' rolls.
And to add to your allied waste, they only let the people keep the dumpster for 7 days, and they charge them an additional $400 on homes that we were working on with Habitat for Humanity. They tried that, and I had to go to the county. The county did step in and informed them that everything that they took away, they signed $100. So there is alternatives. That's it. Thank you.
All right.
I was wrong.
Item 8.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The Bloom Township announced their 2013-2014 October through April Senior Community Program schedule. They have a new deadline of 7 days prior to the date of event to purchase tickets. Tickets for the Thursday, October 24th event will be available at the Township office on September 9th. Also, a free 4-week Beginners Country Line Dance classes are scheduled on Thursday, September 26th, October 3rd, 10th, and 17th from 9:30 to 10:30. Class size is limited and registration is required. You do need to call the Township Senior Department 708-754-9400, extension 244 to register. Flu shots by appointments will be on Wednesday and Thursday, October 22nd and 23rd from 9 to 1 p.m. The committee's 10th annual Senior Citizen Spaghetti Dinner is on Saturday, October 26, 2013, from 1 to 4 p.m. The ticket donation is $6 with $5 advance. It includes the spaghetti and meat sauce, salad, bread and butter, dessert, and beverage. That's all the spaghetti you can eat. We have music provided by the Morgan family and Larry Long, line dance instruction by Flora Haynes. There'll be door prizes, 50-50 raffle. Committee members will have the advance tickets available after September 12th. Presently, only authorized individual of groups utilizing the Senior Center building must obtain leaving their driver's license and return the key from the police department. The Sauk Village supports the 3 senior organizations, Fun Club on Sunday, Sunshiners Monday, and Leisure Timers on Wednesday. And that's for all seniors 50 and up. There are other groups meeting in the Senior Center, the Sauk Village Bluegrass on Sunday, except for September 1st. And also Sauk Village VFW meets the 2nd and 4th Tuesday, BMW Crossword on the 3rd Tuesday, and Ceramics every Wednesday from 8 to 11. The Senior Committee sponsors the Zumba Go class from 1 to 1:45 every 1st and 3rd Saturday. Our free monthly blood pressure co-sponsor of the plan would normally be on the 1st Monday, however, due to the holiday, it will be the 2nd Monday from 1 to 1:45. Our paperback book exchange seems to be going real well. A monthly senior movie co-sponsor with McConaughey Libraries on the 1st Monday, except on holidays. It'll be on the 2nd. It'll be on the 1st at 12:30 and held at the library. We do have a listing of all the village senior activities available in the lobby literature rack. The senior committee's next meeting is on Thursday, September 12th at 5 p.m. and every second Thursday at 5 p.m. I was also handed a flyer on the Cook County Sheriff Town Start
who is holding a senior citizen law enforcement academy. And you need to register with Cook County Sheriff's Office at 708-974-6042 or Glenwood Senior Center, 708-753-2438. Classes meet on Friday. They've already had one on the 23rd of August. The next one is on the 30th, September 6th, 13th, 27th, and October 4th from 10 a.m. to noon. And it is at the Glenwood Senior Center, 1 South Rebecca Street in Glenwood. I do have the information here on the schedule if anybody's interested. Thank you. This ends my report.
Thank you very much. Item number 6, consent agenda. There's nothing. Item number 7, is there a motion to approve the resolution for the SSNMA Surface Transportation Program, STP Local Assurance Resolution? That's the Sauk Trail and Mark Collins Drive improvement. Is there a motion to approve? A motion second. Any questions or comments?
Question.
Trustee.
I just wanted to make clear that this is not going to cost us anything out of our general fund. I just want to make that clear that we put that in the minutes, that it's not costing the village anything. It's something that we have the money from I guess a grant and other things but it's not costing us. It's not coming out of our coffers. So that's put into the because there's going to be a lot of questions behind that. So I want to make sure that's put into the record. That was my question.
And you brought up a good point. I think what's important for everyone to realize is this is part of TIF number 3, and part of TIF number 3 called for that stoplight to be installed. So by us being able to get this grant, we're able to pay. It's like 20%, but 20% is being funded through the TIF, and instead of those being out 100%, it's only 20%. And again, this is not something that's going to happen immediately. There's still studies that have to be done. So we're probably looking at years down the road, but we're getting on IDOT's project plan to get this done in test number 3. So we have a motion and second. Those trustees call roll.
Burgess.
Yes.
Gordon.
Yes.
Myers. Poskett.
Yes.
Washington.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Motion carries. Moving on to number 8, new business. We have motion to approve the accounts payable and disbursements for August 14th, 2013 through August 27th, 2013. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Motion second. Any questions or comments?
Mayor,
Trustee.
on page 5, I just want to point out that the payment of the manpower for pyrotechnics was not given out of general funds. That was money that was collected and donated to hospitals.
So the money was collected, but it was put in the general fund so we can make the payment through the general fund. So, which is good. And I'd like to thank everyone and every organization and every individual that gave so we could have fireworks this year. $5,000 doesn't seem like a lot, especially in a municipality, but for our municipality it was a lot. So it took generous donations from individuals so we could have a great event like we had on July 6th. So thank you very much. Hearing no other questions or comments, please call roll.
Burgess.
Yes.
Gordon.
Yes.
Myers. Poskett.
Yes.
Washington.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Motion carries. Item number 9, approval of minutes. Your motion to approve August 13th, 2013, regular board meeting. And motion second. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Village Clerk, please call roll.
Burgess.
Yes.
Gordon.
Yes.
Myers. Poskett.
Yes.
Washington.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Motion carries. Item number B, August 20th, the motion to approve August 20th, 2013, the committee meeting. Is there a motion to approve?
So moved.
Second.
Motion second. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Village Clerk, please call roll.
Burgess.
Yes.
Gordon.
Yes.
Myers. Poskett.
Yes.
Washington.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Motion carries. Item number 10, miscellaneous comments from the Mayor and Board of Trustees. Start with Trustee Williams.
Thank you very much. I have a question. I received the village clerk's handwriting, but it's from Mr. Coleman, and I just want to know if we were participating in the Parks and Rec youth basketball program as a mayor board. Nobody really presented it.
We'll have it on the agenda next Tuesday night.
All right.
So, but it's there for you to start reviewing and discuss if you want to.
All right. That's all I have.
Look at your finances. Trustee Warren?
I just wanted to thank a couple of volunteers. They know who they are. flowers and stuff like that, so I want to say thank you for that. Second of all, on my way home from the grocery store in town, I came across a rollover accident on Florence and 223rd. I called it into the station, and the ESDA, the police department, the fire department, they all did a wonderful job. They unfortunately did, it was a hit and run. As far as I know, they didn't catch the individual, but the individual that was rolled over, he was fine. And Marion came out, did a fantastic job, put the car over. And like I said, everybody just did a great job. The police department, the ESDA, everybody was on there like County on the spot. I just want to say thank you.
Trustee Casa?
Just one thing, Mr. Mayor, I got to mention that the Parks and Recs will have the next committee meeting September 5th over at the community center. That's all I have. Thank you.
Trustee Washington?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just want to ask a question about the Human Relations Commission. I know you swore in Steve tonight, but since we don't have a chair, we have a scheduled meeting the first Monday of every month, which will be Monday. It's a holiday, so will the meeting be canceled, or we still don't have a chair, or should we communicate with each other's commissioners? So Globe is not here tonight, we just did it today.
We'll probably get a chair before the first meeting.
Okay, but the Monday's a holiday, so the meeting should be canceled. Yeah, Monday's a holiday.
I believe the last report we got from Human Relations stated the meeting was going to be September 16th. When I did the minutes, I remember our camp report that we had stated.
Okay.
She already knew that there was a holiday that day, and she scheduled the meeting for Monday, September 16th.
Okay. You said we had a chair by then?
Yes.
So we're not-
I'm pretty confident you have a chair by now.
Okay.
Trustee Burgess?
I'm not chairing it now.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make a statement, Mr. Mayor, and I know she's not here today. She walked in and left back out. But the last giveaway, the back to school supplies and everything that were given away on behalf of Parks and Recs and this young lady, Javante. I attended that. I know you were there, and I saw Trustee Ward and Village Clerk Williams was there. I did not know until almost time for us to leave that she actually donated over 100 uniforms, shirts, pants, and I guess skirts for the young kids. And it was first come, first serve. You could fit them. There was no criteria. She just gave them away. I don't know where she got the uniforms from, but that's very commendable. 100 uniforms she gave away to the kids in Sauk Village, and that was something that's commendable. And I just wanted her. I just wanted everybody to, at least tell her thank you, but she's not here, so maybe the next time she comes in, we can probably let her know, because I don't know how much it cost her, but that was something that I witnessed, and that was really, I've never seen anybody, one person, to donate that many. I mean, they were brand new uniforms. These were not used or old, they were brand new in plastic. So, and then, but she did run out of backpacks and supplies and things like that, and haircuts, and some of those people that were there doing some of the barbers that were there performing haircuts actually performed them free for a period of time too, so that's something to be commendable too. So I just wanted to say that, but like I said, she's not here, so that's something we can think about later. And that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you. Trustee Myers? Anything you'd like to?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I apologize for not being there earlier. We had our court date, and there was about 100 people we had to go through. A couple things. We did meet, the ordinance review that meet last week. There's a couple things we found that we're going to be asking the attorney to check into. One of them is the entire chapter 74, where walking in the street, and it's the only section out of that entire chapter that was put in the code book was playing in the street. So what we're going to do, we're going to ask the attorneys to, if we can go ahead and make an amendment after send it out to a package, all the trustees take a look at it. There's about 6, 7 different things that we noticed that wasn't there, that should be there. And the other one was the parent responsibility. The entire committee looked at that, and you couldn't get a better definition of what we have presently wrote in it, and it follows right by the statute. It's great, and it does put the parents responsible for their children up to the age of 17 And then curfew, the police department asked us to look at the curfew. We looked at the curfew. We're going to also ask the attorney to make an amendment on the time on the curfew but with that, everything looks good. We're still continuing to go through the code books and stuff like that. If you guys have any ordinances that you want us to look into, please feel free to get a hold of one of my committee members or myself. With that, Mr. Mayor, that's all I have. Thank you.
Just anybody here, because I do have an ordinance before me tonight. I'd like you to take a look at, and that's the dangerous animal, vicious animals. See if we can go with more bite to it. I don't know if the state has changed. A little more bite. And it was not a ton either. I know that probably the last 3 months, I know for sure of I've heard of 3 reports of dogs getting out and biting individuals. The fact that 2 of them were mailmen. And then I just received an email today from a village resident that was a bit also. So if we can take a look at it, there may be some wording in here because it talks about the animal control person, things like that. We don't have that anymore, so we may have to move over to the Cook County Animal Control. We may have to look at our police department, especially doing all the investigations. And also see if there's some things we can do. I kind of skimmed through it, but I would think that if an animal bites someone, there should be like a period of time where the animal has to be put away, make sure no rabies and things like that. I just want to make sure we have all that. It may be. I just skimmed through it because I didn't receive the email until I think it was like this afternoon, and I asked Sherry if she'd told me what this one is, so I just skimmed through it when I got her. Right.
County does have a very strong section in their Animal Control Act that does give a time for where a dog can be put down if it's a vicious. The police officer covered that thing. I'll get that together for you, sir.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much. The only thing I have left is we're getting ready to go into the holiday weekend, and Monday is Labor Day, so I'd like to wish everyone a happy and safe Labor Day. And I think the village hall is closed Labor Day, right? Yeah. So the village hall will be closed. And I think they're all excited, our employees. But with that said, I'd like to move for a motion to recess into executive session to discuss a personnel matters, updating litigation, collective bargaining, real estate, employment, compensation, if needed. Is there a motion? Motion second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Motion carries.